caught with a sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a back body. So, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a first one, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to another episode of Across the Way from the US to the UK or vice versa with myself, Ricco Boxing, and the commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill, one half of the Boxing Bros, and 100% incredible guy. Trill, what you saying, bro?
What's the word with everybody? How everybody feeling out there? I want to hear some good news.
Well,
I want to hear some good news. What's up, Ricco?
well,
Are you recovering? Are you recovering?
uh,
Are you recovering, Ricco?
I'm,
You
I'm,
know what? You
I'm,
know what, Ricco? You know what? You know what? That's your own fault. That's your own fault, Ricco.
Why?
Because I told you this. I told you once and I told you twice, Ricco. Don't go
Yeah, but
against me, Ricco. Don't go against
no,
me, Ricco.
no,
Then you
no,
said
Trill.
you invited me, and then you invited me on your other podcast, and I told you the same thing. Put some respect on my name and don't go against me. And you said out of your own mouth that everybody ain't always right. Some slide thing that you said, people can't predict or people ain't always
No,
right. Check my resume. Check
no. Do
my
you know what it
resume.
is?
I'm like
No,
Las Vegas
it's
out here.
it's
I'm like Las
extensive.
Vegas out here.
Okay. True. Okay. Yes, your Nostradamus title
I'm
is
like Las
intact for
Vegas
now.
out here. Check out my
For
resume.
now, the Nostradamus title is the undisputed Nostradamus title is in your hands, courtesy of Ukraine. Okay. Um, sometimes in life, bro. Okay, you win some and you lose some. However, True, you know me for a minute now, bro. One thing that I will always do? Okay, production, we can yes, Usyk one, yes. One thing I will always do is back the Brit as the president of the back production. Yes, Usyk one, bro. Okay, we're talking about the thing now. Um, you always have to get you. Do you not do the same? I might do it a little bit more extreme
No,
than
I
other
don't. I
people,
don't. I
but
don't. I don't. I'm not boxing with me, bro. I'm gonna just and let's let the people out there know too. It's not tribal with me. Like I love this. I love this shit with all my heart, bro. Let me get this out. It's not tribal with me. I'm not going. I love boxing. I don't care where he's from. I don't care what color he is. I don't care if he what creed, whatever he is. If he can box, he can box. If he can fight, he can fight. And then I got eyes, and I can see, and I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna respect people, and I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give them their flowers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna just go off because where they from. I'm from the U.S. And y'all was talking about Deontay Wilder. Had me repeating myself. Had me going back and forth with these people that don't know boxing. If you can't have a conversation with me about Salvador Sanchez, or tell me at least 3 people that Jack Dempsey done fought, or so don't come here and have me going back and forth with you when I'm telling you about this person's resume is trash. I told y'all Wilder's resume is trash. You're like, oh, Tyson Fury's best man. What? I told you that the boy is trash. Y'all had me sitting here repeating myself. Give me some respect like you gave the white boy. You was praising the white. Give me that respect. That's who I am. I'm a boxing analyst, a boxing commentator, and I've been doing this for a while. This is the sport I love. I don't do kickball, whatever y'all soccer, whatever y'all play. I don't mess with basketball, football, none of that. This is what I do. Boxing. Put some respect on my name. Don't have me on no interviews with people that don't live and breathe this shit. That's real talk. I don't care if you cool with them or not. Pay me for my time then. Have me up here repeating myself. This is crazy. This is crazy.
well, Well,
Talk about
it
this.
seems that
That's why
you've
he lost. That's why he lost. This is what I keep telling y'all. This is what I keep telling y'all. Y'all are not gonna beat the
true.
greats unless y'all fight the greats. If a person's not putting them in a position to fight and be great, then he's not gonna beat the greats. Everybody keeps talking about why these people can't beat Canelo because they rush into a bag. They're not fighting each other and giving themselves and putting themselves in a position to even do good against the Canelo. Tyson Fury didn't put himself in a position to beat a Usyk. Look at all the people that he was fighting leading up to that.
True. There's a common consensus now in terms of a ranking.
About Alex Aguayo. Don't talk to me about boxing.
Well, that's there's a common consensus right now.
Put some respect on y'all know who I am. Put some respect on my name. I give y'all boxing knowledge and boxing knowledge all the time. Telling y'all facts, ancient stuff. History. I give y'all history. Show y'all love and passion. And y'all gonna question me? It's crazy. You're gonna have me repeating myself? That's crazy. Ricco, you better than that.
Can we put respect in the comments for Trill Nostradamus? Okay, he rightly so won the undisputed title. The passion is just passioning for me. Anyway, I'm a little flabbergasted. However, we come through. I need to ask. I have to ask you. Obviously, Trill. There's now, due to this loss with Tyson Fury, we're gonna go into the fight a little bit. Joseph Parker. People are saying in terms of a ranking, Trill, that Joseph Parker is actually the third best heavyweight now. Just in terms of the depth of the resume, because you've just been saying that Tyson Fury's resume, rightly so, hasn't prepared him properly for an Alexander Usyk. I'll admit that there was at a time he had the two most significant wins in the heavyweight division in terms of a Vladimir Klitschko and Wilder. You can obviously dissect those wins how you will, but what do you think about that? Like Parker,
I look at Parker. Parker is a person who's just starting to get that fire back. Yeah, Parker has a great resume. I was always big on Parker. I was always big on Parker. The problem is what happened with Parker was his competition and lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? And his losses that he was taking. You know what I'm saying? And that's what put him in the position that he is. Now he's working himself back into it. He's working himself back into that top. That's what he's doing.
Well,
but right now, you got to understand, you got to go by the list. We go by resumes, right? But we also got to go by accomplishments. And to the novice, to the people for eyesight, you know what I'm saying? You would have to say that he's number 4. But does he earn the spot for number 3? And other people go down? Yeah, you would have to say that. But you're talking about big fights and what people would consider numbers and money and stuff like that, then no.
No, one thing I will say, Trill, and this is
I thought he lost to Luis too. Whoever wrote that in the comment, you know your stuff. I thought he lost also.
No, we are all Trill. We've been in agreement that Ruiz beat him in New Zealand that time. Anybody with who's watched that fight would see that. But in terms of in terms of Parker, like let's look at it this way: he beat Zhang, he beat Wilder back to back within a year. I mean, Fury's best wins of Vlad and Wilder. I mean, Zhang, I would say, is the bigger accomplishment in Zhang. I would say, he beat Hrgovic. Zhang obviously beat Joyce twice. So this is what I love. All of them are fighting each other and losing to each other. This is what it's actually all about.
Joseph Parker is really fighting. He's out there fighting. Like, to me, I would make him third. I'm not lying. I would make him third. But if we talk about money all around and what the perception is, you know what I'm saying?
No, take the money out. Take the money out.
It's in perception and take the perception out because perception holds a
In
big
what? Wait,
deal.
what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean in terms of perception? Because if you're saying
Perception is
perception, then it's like, what have you done for me lately? And what Park has done for me lately is great things. We both
exactly.
said that he was
Talking
going to
about
beat Wilder for the
perception. I'm
longest.
talking about Fury. I'm talking about when I
Okay,
mention
okay.
perception. I'm talking about Tyson Fury. When I talk about perception, we'll talk about like certain fighters, right? I remember one time people was thinking that Tank was the champion. I remember one time, see, this perception, right? Because he was in there, he was fighting all these guys, right? And this is 135. He was fighting all these guys. He didn't even have a belt. This is when, and he was fighting for all these secondary belts. People walking up to me like, yeah, Tank's the champion at 135. I'm like, how is he the champion when Devin is undisputed? See, what perception is to have people thinking that you're the champ when you're really not. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm saying?
even when PBC are known to do that though. Remember when Pacquiao fought Broner, and that was for the regular title, and Pac-Man, do you know what I mean? And Ugas obviously beat Pac-Man, unifying the regular and the WB. So I hear what you're saying about perception, bro. But
It's just perception.
any,
Like
I think,
people say
I,
he's the boogeyman. This man's the boogeyman just because they ain't making the right fights or something like that. It's all perception or what people
but I
might
think
think.
people have grown up. But I think people have grown up with boxing now, where there's a vaster majority where they kind of know the belts and this and stuff. You know, and they know when they're being conned. Um,
They
you know,
haven't. They didn't know they was being conned. They was still calling Tyson Fury a Delenio. People don't
yeah.
know.
Do you know
They
what?
don't know.
True. Wait. Can I ask you a question? Wait. I need to ask. Like, I knew. Do you think it's burning him? Because all right, remember, I'm going to take you back right to when Tyson Fury defended his lineal title. He didn't have belts at this time. Defended the lineal title on ESPN Top Rank against Tom Schwartz, the legendary Tom Schwartz. We've not seen him again since. Right. And they actually said lineal title on the like it
Perception.
was
You see what I'm saying? Makes you
yeah.
think that it's something that
No,
is.
but okay. But riddle me this. Do you think Tyson is more angry that he lost the fight or that he's lost the lineal title and he can't say lineal anymore now?
I, you know what? I just think that this was
Men have
all just
died for that lineal, Trill. Men
yeah.
have died for that lineal.
Him. You know what I'm saying? We talking about that was tainted. People like I don't forget. You know what I'm saying? I give props when it's due, but I don't forget.
No,
I
I
don't.
do as well. I'm happy for Usyk.
He's
This is
not,
what people
no,
don't know.
I'm happy for Tyson Fury. You know how
What,
much
that he
bank?
got his ass whipped?
You know how much bank he made?
Oh yeah, of course.
You know how much
But
bread he done made? You know how much
yeah, but
bread he done came back? He done put his family in a different type of position now. His kids
yeah,
got money. You think what I'm saying? So shout
but
out to Tyson Fury.
no, but
What?
he's got a trail of fights now where that's already banked because he's got the Joshua fight still, at least 2 of them or 3 at a push. He's still got the rematch with Usyk. You might even try and fight Wilder for a 4th time. Fuck it, I'll might as well get Chisora back.
I think we might need to go check on Tyson Fury because I don't know if he'll be back, but no matter what he do, you know what I'm saying? He made enough money in this sport. You know what I'm saying? The best man done won. He put his family in position. I hope he ain't sitting there with his head held high, head down. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be.
Do you know what it is, True? The thing is with Tyson, I actually thought, because he said this before, I mean, he said many things, but I believe this one. He said that, somebody beats me at the end of the night, he's the better man of the night, I'll go and I'll shake his hand. He took that horribly. Okay, he went there and then he said what? He won because his country's at war.
Is at war.
That's,
He had a
can you
meltdown.
imagine if AJ said that? Can you imagine
Yeah,
if AJ said that? If AJ said that, oh my God.
It's different. It's different.
Shout out to His Excellency Tarki Al Sheikh.
You can't look like me and AJ and say anything mad, Bean, because People gonna come for your head. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
true, true, true.
You know?
AJ watching it ringside. I've never seen a more. I just I'm really happy this happened. You know that look where it's just like just as because you have to look at it this way, Troll. Tyson
They've been
and
playing
Wilder,
AJ. They've been
they
playing AJ for a minute. They've been
preach.
playing AJ for a minute. I don't know how Tyson Fury became over AJ. I don't understand that. After beating
AJ
him.
lost.
No,
No, AJ
y'all
lost.
gonna get me
And
on that
and
again.
then
You had me calm
no,
now.
but
Now
but
you gonna bring this up. You gonna bring this up,
no, but
Ricco?
he
You had
lost.
me
No, but
calm,
True.
Ricco.
No, True. But wait, to add to your point, perception. Because when AJ lost, the perception was that he lost to the fat man, this, that, and the third. Even though really Rui should have been a world champion. It's as you said, perception. I'm agreeing and agreeing with you more and more as the episode goes on, bro. Might have me as a believer.
For real,
But
perception is
I
big.
want I want to hear your
Perception is.
thoughts on. Go on, bro.
I say, yeah, perception is big in boxing, yo. That's all it is. That's another thing that hurts. Because y'all do got a champion over there that y'all should be all, you know what I'm saying, calling the king. Y'all got a champion over there that y'all should all be backing. But some of y'all are so insecure, scared to hit the gym, so y'all want to hate on the boy. That's AJ. Because of y'all certain shortcomings in life.
True, Rad.
Y'all wanna hate on the boy AJ. That's bad. Because that's the one that has the good resume. That's the one with the best resume. That's the guy that was over there unifying and grabbing these belts. You know what I'm saying?
I need to ask you. So
But
with
y'all worried
obviously
about this guy over here. I don't know what it was. Just because
True with
that talk.
with that performance from Usyk, because really it should have been stopped in the ninth round. If we're being honest with ourselves, it should have. But with that performance from Usyk,
the ref stopped him. The ref got in between.
and that's the thing with that performance from Usyk, how does that AJ2 or AJ's performances overall against Usyk, kind of compare? Because in the first fight, yes, AJ tried to box him. In the 12th round, AJ did look vulnerable. Second fight was very close. I feel like AJ let the fight go in the 10th round, but it, you know, I feel like there should be a an appreciation rather than obviously the respect as well, but an appreciation for the slander that AJ got, that he's not a great boxer, that he's chinny, that he's this. Do you know what I mean? When, you know, obviously Tyson performed like that. Because those rounds that Usyk were letting off, just go like analyzing the fight, Usyk was almost doing repetitive movements. So you would think that Usyk was almost vulnerable, going to the body. He would let Tyson obviously go to the body. That's when I was obviously getting excited, like, oh, something's actually happening. Next minute, getting Tyson complacent, bang. And also Tyson's feints, Trill. He does that stupid shit to kind of, mesmerize you or entice you to think he's winning the rounds where he's actually getting fucked up. And this is what I'm saying. I'm honest about the fight. I want obviously the Brit to win, but I will always appreciate a beautiful performance from a pound for pound, possibly one of the greatest ever, in Alexander Usyk. I don't think we're going to get someone like him until the likes of Moses Ituma comes through to the ranks. Moses Ituma, the next great world champion. You've heard it here first. I'm all the way with that one, Trill. That one there. I can actually back it up and say I got a killer. I got a killer there. Nah, no, Anderson would get beat and cry after Moses Ituma. I think Moses Ituma beats him right now.
You
I'm
said the
doing
same
it, Trill.
thing about Sonny. You said the same thing about poor Sonny. Give us some time,
No,
Ricco.
that's not
Stop
no.
jumping
That's
out the window, Ricco.
that's
Ricco,
no. That's not the. That's not the
Ricco.
same thing. It's not the
Put your
same thing.
parachute on.
Sonny proved himself against the number
How?
one.
How?
What? So, what do you mean?
Look at his
Sonny
resume.
won the
I told you. Listen, the proof is all in the resume. I told you
Oh
this
no,
before.
Bam! It was that no, but that was a head hard situation. I knew Bam was gonna beat him, but you want Sonny to do well. But yes, Bam. What can I say? Again, another genetic freak. Another genetic freak.
No, man, it was just obvious.
No.
You got to stop being you're being what's it geographically racist. That's what you're being.
Wait. Can we just cut? Can we cut that shit? Can we cut that shit out? Okay, that last one.
Racist.
No. I'm many things, okay, in life. But I am not geographically racist of any type or nature.
If it's the UK, it's no way. That's how you feel. If it's not the UK, it's no way.
I want the UK fighter to win, but if they get blitzed, then game is the game.
I want the best fighter to win, Ricco. I don't.
Yeah, me too. But also, it would be nice if
not me too. Not me too.
But just
you just said what you wanted to say. You said what your heart felt.
But Trill, just a little bit. But okay, hear me out, big dog, hear me out. Right. So, yes, I want the fight to be amazing. I want the best fighter to win the fight. However, also, and what's wrong with that? Where?
A lot's wrong with that.
Explain.
A lot's wrong with that because
not really.
A lot of people, because that's what creates bias.
It's just never been called geographically racist before.
And Mexicans, Mexicans love me. They don't call me the honorary Mexican. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about Salvador Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? They expose you, Ricco.
Oh God!
They exposing you, bro.
No, do you know what? Okay, I don't have a dislike for Mexicans. What I dislike is that they've beat. Okay, I wouldn't say it in that type of way, but I would say that they have great performances against British fighters. I would like to build a wall around Britain to prevent Mexicans.
You can't say that. You can't say
Mexican
that,
fighters. No. I've had enough, Trill. No, you know what? You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like waking up 5 a.m., watching your guy get absolutely blitzed on the TV, and having to go to bed just there, like, bro, what? Well, I woke up for this. I woke up for my guy.
You don't think that happens to me? Shout out my
How
man,
often?
Corners. That's my bro. Shout out to him doing his thing.
TV. Please go watch Hard Talk with Stevie on Fridays, guys.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't think I went to bed heartbroken some nights?
No, but not as many as me. Definitely not.
A couple times. I remember when Zab Judah lost against Costa Zoo. Broke my heart. I kicked everybody out the house. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask Caden. I kicked him out too. You know what I'm saying?
Why did you kick out Caden?
You know what I'm saying? Zab Judah lost. It wasn't time for Zab to lose. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Fernando Vargas lost against De La Hoya. I was so upset. I was so mad. I was punching the air. I couldn't believe it. I said we almost had him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Has that ever happened to me? I felt heartbroken. Definitely. Because you know what it is? We, as Brits, bro, and I'm glad this is what the essence of the show is. This is what it's really about. Just personal experiences of heartbreak across different continents, man. It's a beautiful thing. But when AJ lost to Ruiz, Trill, that was a sad day because not only was it like 4 or 5 in the morning, me and my uncle, we had to walk back home, just sad, bro. Just everything was just silent. You could hear owls and shit.
You know what's so crazy? And I'm gonna be a real one because a lot of people don't admit certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? They like to act like they were down from the jump.
No,
I was,
real men.
I was,
They say what's real.
I wasn't. You know what made me fall in love with the homie AJ? You know what it was? It was his comeback after that fight. I
Yeah.
seen how everybody, I'm talking about everybody, even your own, were crapping on him. Everybody was calling him Frank Bruno. You know, this is what y'all were doing to him. Everybody was writing him off.
I
Even
don't
over
understand
here.
how AJ gets hit with the Frank Bruno, man. It's not
Yo,
even
listen.
close, bro.
Everybody,
Fucking
they were
haters.
hitting them with all types of stuff. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was disrespectful. And I seen all that. I said, with this kid, I said, y'all are shut. He was just y'all guy. One loss, he's not that. That broke my heart. So when he went out there and he performed the way he performed, it was like a Muhammad Ali-ish performance. To me, he nicked every round. He outboxed him, had his head snipping back, was moving around on his toes. I said, oh! I
Cut
was
him in the
jumping.
first round.
I came on
Cut him in
air
the
the
first
next
round.
day, and I said, that's the kid I want to see. That's the kid that I wanted to see. He was loose. He was up there. My beef with AJ, he was always so tight. I don't know if it was because of the muscles. I said he needed to get lean. And that's what he did. He shredded some of that muscle, got a little lean, so he could pop those jabs. You know what I'm saying? See how I keep this hand up, right? This is what Devin should have did the whole time against Ryan. You see,
Nah, you know what? Nah, there's no need for Devin to catch strays there, Trill. We're having a civilized conversation between gentlemen. You'll carry on what you were saying. Just no Devin slander until tomorrow.
I'm just saying that's what Devin should have done.
No,
You see how
because you know what it is. It's B sample Eve. It's B sample Eve because tomorrow is B sample day. Obviously for Ryan to see if the Osterine was Osterining. And I, for one, am excited, bro. Spiritually.
Devin's gonna have his own. Devin's gonna have his own issues after that, because he's going in court too. They got that whole shit. Well, I think he's being taken to court with the whole weight thing, where he fought Regis. How he came in weighing that weight. So he's gonna have his own issues. That's why I tell fight, don't throw stones. Don't throw stones.
Wait, what? Does the WBC have a rehydration clause?
What'd you say?
Does the WBC have a rehydration limit?
Nah, they do not have a. But before, like for example, I don't know if you remember the case. It was Arturo Gotti versus a kid named Joey. Last name begins with an S. I'm not too familiar, but I think Gotti went in there weighing 15 to 20 pounds more than this kid and gave this kid a beating, knocked him out, and he caused damage. And this kid was able to sue the commission because of Gotti weighing in so much. You know, this happened at one time. I think this was at 140, and Gotti came in there weighing like 160 or something. This happened before in history. So I think this is where Regis is trying to pursue as well. And the kid was awarded, Joey was awarded tons of money over this incident that happened. These people got to be accountable for. The commission's letting these things happen. You pay all these sanctioning fees and all that, and what are they doing? They're not protecting the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to be held.
But if they're making the weights and then they make weight on weigh-in day, then I don't know. I don't see what the problem is, unless you're obviously adding extra stimulus to the contract of,
you know why
being a certain weight on weight.
You know why it's an issue? What is this going on right here? It's an issue.
Why?
Because what they're doing to gain this extra weight. You feel me? That's why it's the problem. Some of these guys is IVs to rehydrate. There's no way that these people are rehydrating the right way.
You know what the streets are saying, though, Trill? The streets are saying that the crucifix that Usyk had was an IV inhaler. It's not me saying this. I didn't say
I
anything.
know, I know, right?
I'm,
I know,
I,
I know,
I,
right?
I'm trying to be a better person, not patriotic, all this great stuff. What that's what the streets are saying. I don't know. Um, but what do you think that Fury needs, True, in the rematch? Because I'm hearing that I'm here, like I said, it's not me. I'm hearing obviously that Tyson is going to take the rematch. A lot of people are saying that Usyk will just adjust. Um, Watching that fight, for me, I
All right,
think that Tyson can't handle the volume of educated punches that Usyk distributes, bro. I just don't. I don't see unless he just fights completely on the front foot and just goes for broke. But I don't know. I don't know how you can adjust the game plan to that when Usyk's just that good.
you know
Uh,
what I think?
Go on.
You know what I think? People who are bring saying that he didn't kiss his cross, he was on an inhaler and all that. Like that's what's bad for the sport of boxing, bro.
That is stupid. I'm not gonna lie,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Stuff
the
like that.
the banter is funny though.
It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that that's bad for the sport of boxing. You know? I get it. You got lost, okay? Just say you got lost. But let's not sit here and create this because it does hurt the sport of boxing.
Well, of
You know what
course,
I'm saying? And that and
of
that
course.
and that sucks. Now going on with Tyson Fury, I think you know what with Tyson Fury, I really think that time, time, it's just time.
Mm.
It's nothing he can do, yo. There's nothing
Does
he
he
can
have it?
do.
Does he
I
have
do.
time?
I think time, the stuff that he has done to his body, all that stuff catches up to you. People want to talk about this. He could do this. He could do that. You know what I'm saying? Conditioning was an issue. Conditioning was an issue that I seen. Yeah, he lost weight, but it seemed like he needed to earn some. He wasn't doing nothing new in there. He should have went to that old hit and hold. That
Do
was Pete Klitschko. That maybe that would
do
have.
you think it was being in camp so long because of that injury as
Nah, not
well?
at all. He needed that time to get to where he was. The old Tyson Fury would have been sparked out earlier than that. Him needing that extra time is what got him that. I think Tyson Fury is done. He should ride off in the sunset because I don't want the next one to be more embarrassing.
You think Usyk puts him away early?
Yo, listen, we know what happens in these situations. We know what happens, and let's act like we know boxing here.
Well, do you know an interesting development, Troll, is that it won't obviously be for the IBF. I believe that Daniel Dubois and Philip Hergovich is going to be fighting for that title. Um, so we could have a year potentially where Daniel Dubois or Philip Hergovich could be a world champion. And Joshua obviously to fight the winner. But who does Joshua fight next is the
Yo,
question.
here's the thing with these commissions and these belts, and these guys are a joke. These guys are a joke. See what I'm saying? He just won this belt, right? At least give him some time. Maybe he want to fight Herkachek or you know what I'm saying for that to keep his belt. So what are they gonna do, right? This like just look how clown this is, right? Say if they
Devil's
fight,
advocate.
yeah,
Devil's advocate.
say if they
One
fight.
sec. Hergovich has been mandatory before you say Hergovich has been mandatory for like what 3 years now or something
Undisputed
stupid.
trumps that mandatory bull crap. That
Well,
if
they've got the
anything, he
belt,
should,
the undisputed belt now. So it's like,
if
what's the
anything,
point?
if anything, he should get the opportunity to fight Usyk next. If Usyk is still going to stick around.
No, well, they've got the rematch.
That don't mean nothing. He can still retire. He can ride off
Who?
in the sunset, and they can make a glorious movie about Usyk, the gold medalist, the undisputed cruiserweight, the undisputed heavyweight. They took out the big mouth. You know how that movie's gonna go crazy.
Apparently, though, there's no contract for that rematch.
See what I'm saying? So we don't
Yeah.
know. Both of these guys can ride off in the sunset. If anything, they should have ordered Usyk to fight Havlicek for that belt. But this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do some corny stuff, right? And they're gonna fight for that vacant belt. Now, say if Havlicek decides to fight Usyk next, then does that make him a 2-time heavyweight champion, the undisputed champion?
Yeah,
You know
yeah. It does. I would be like, bro, I'd just collect
You
them
see
all.
what I'm saying?
I'd release them and just go like collect them like fucking Pokemon gym battles.
They're gonna take this belt, and that's why, because a lot of people are unhip, and that's why Riddick Bull threw his thing in the trash. That's why he threw his belt in the trash. He wasn't scared to fight no Lennox Lewis. We're talking about Riddick Bowe here. Like y'all gotta get hip to this. Yo, this is crazy, yo. That y'all have been saying that y'all know something and don't know it and don't know nothing about it, yo. This is crazy, yo.
This is why we have you here, Trill. This education.
That's what we here. That's what I'm here for. I need my flowers then. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Yeah, I've got a dandelion here somewhere.
This is what I'm saying. Yo, this sport.
He doesn't, but that Hrgovic fight has been touted before for Usyk. He wants to go out with all the straps.
And then y'all gonna throw this poor kid Havlicek in there and expect him to do something against a Usyk, yo. You see what I'm saying? And then when Usyk beats it, you see what I'm saying? These guys ain't.
Well, Usyk said he's got another 2 years in the sport. That's what Usyk said. So what can we see? Obviously, the Fury rematch. Joshua, definitely. Maybe a couple of mandatories.
I'm glad that Havlicek is getting in there with Dan Dubois. Maybe he can get in there with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? With a name. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy. Like, that's the only way these guys are going to be able to do their thing. I'm just keeping it 100.
It is hilarious, though. Daniel Dubois could be a world champion. What do you think his chances are there, Trill? I think he has a good chance, man.
Who, Daniel Dubois?
Yeah, Triple D. Just say Triple D, Trill. Just say.
You know what the problem is, yo? The problem is, now I'm gonna be honest. Yo, everybody want to rush to the mountaintop. Everybody wanted to rush to the mountaintop. You put him in there before his time 2 times already. 2 times already. Busted him all up against Joe Joy. Joe Joy busted him all up. He was talking about Joe Joy's mama. And Joe Joy swole him up.
Okay, but people can learn and adapt. And look at what Daniel's done. And he's still young, Trill.
He lost again, rushing him to go and fight the great. Take your time. This is a young man. They don't care about him. All he is a Mendigo on a chopping block. That's it. That's all they treating him like. Give him some time.
Yeah, but like you've already fought the best in the world. Like, I mean, and then obviously that great battle that he had with Big Baby Miller over there, representative of the United States.
That was good. That was good. Now give him
he exercised his demons, Trill. I think he's ready, man. Like, why?
Give him another fight for a uppercut. Throw him in there with Franklin or something. Throw him in there with, you know what I'm saying? Throw him in there with somebody else. Get his kids.
Franklin has a fight already.
I know, but he could have waited. The boy, he just had one. It's somebody else he could have put it. Just what I'm saying. Give him a chance. Put him in there with these other guys first.
Yeah, but he wants to test himself, Trill. I mean, would you rather fight Franklin or would you rather fight for a world title?
That's going to give him the tools that he needs. That's going to give him the tools that he needs. That's like you see a lot of people look at Canelo's record. Look at all these other kids' records. Like, it takes time, especially when you're learning on the job. You got to have these different type of fights. You keep throwing them in here with these top guys. They're not gonna
Yeah,
have
but
nothing left. You're gonna beat
yeah,
it
but
out of
ba-
them. You're
yeah, but
gonna beat it
Hergovic
out
is
of them.
beatable. Hergovic is beatable. Definitely, 1,000,000%.
It's still
Zhang
this what I'm
damn near
saying.
had him dead to rights.
It's still a tough fight. And y'all gonna keep giving him these tough fights after he ain't AJ. He's not. It's only one.
Yeah,
It's
but he's
only
had a tune. He's
just
had
because
he's
he can
had
do
more or less a
pull-ups.
tune up.
Just because he can do pull-ups, he's not AJ. Just because he's good on the dumbbells, he's not AJ. Stop giving him. He's not. Y'all giving him the AJ treatment. You talking about this is an Olympian? You know what I'm saying? AJ's the real deal. They rushing this kid like he's AJ.
True, but can I tell you something? Okay, this is
I'm just
true,
saying, if you love
and
your fighters,
it's
if you
it's
love your
unfair.
fighters, you
No, but
pump the brakes.
but this is the thing. You can't once you've we all know once you go up to the top 10, top 15, you can't go down like that. I mean, you can, but it's necessarily frowned upon. So I think by him fighting Miller, that's exercised whatever demons he's got, and Daniel seems to have confidence, bro. Like, why not? You know what? At that stage where he's at, why not just test yourself? And I think from the last of Phillips fights, I would say that's it's a pretty good
Why
fight
is your team?
considering.
Why is your team there? Why do you have your team there?
Well,
What is your team supposed to do for you in boxing, Ricco?
which team?
You
Oh,
know
what with
boxing.
Daniel? No, I'm
You
saying
know
that it's not a
boxing.
bad fight.
What is
I
your
don't think
team
it's a bad
supposed to
fight.
do? Your team, like these. I'm not questioning Daniel Dubois being a warrior and wanting these
Hmm.
challenges, right? But your team is supposed to protect you from yourself. They're supposed to protect you and put you in these positions so that you could be great. Why do you think all the greats ain't never? The greats wasn't fighting back to back to back to back. You see them fight big fight, and then they have a lesser fight, then they'll fight a big fight, then they fight, you know what I'm saying? You see Canelo ain't fighting. He'll give you what you want. Then he's gonna fight someone he wants, and then he's gonna give you what you get, that wear and tear on your body. It's not gonna leave you longevity. That's all I'm saying. If you love him so much, protect him from yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you love him so much,
Yeah, but we can all agree that Daniel is more a takes direct orders like type of guy. You know, he's you know, we've all seen the press conferences. I think he's been a lot better, come out of his shell. Yeah, I got to go against you on this one. I think it's a good fight. I give Daniel a great chance, and yeah, you know, I, I, yeah, when there's obviously the opportunity of the 5v5 as well, I think this is what it's all about. You know, especially someone in his position who has lost, he would have learned from those fights with Usyk and those losses, hopefully. So I say, why not?
you rushing. You rushing.
Go, Trill. We got to go back to obviously, you know, the first undisputed champion in 25 years. Um, you know, I think what a performance. Um, I think Usyk had more than Tyson Fury to fight that night. Um, you know, I would say having scored it, I would have probably given it 8-4 Usyk. I think, you know.
8-4 Usyk. I
Mm.
had a 7-5 Usyk. I had a 7-5 Usyk. You know, listen, Tyson Fury, his size and everything was still an issue, and his reach and stuff for Usyk to get in, it was still an issue. There was a time that Usyk got lazy in there and got hit with something. Tyson Fury is still Tyson Fury. I'm not taking nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stating what it is.
Do you know what I think that was? I think that it was a combination of taking the rounds off because Usyk is such a volume puncher and such a mover, sort of getting Tyson to feel comfortable within a rhythm, and then once he's got his win back, it was well, we seen what we seen in that ninth round. It was oh, I mean, not terrible, great for boxing. Obviously, it was lovely, but Tyson was out on his feet, man. I've never seen Tyson like that in that position before. It was by the referee's grace, 1,000,000% that it wasn't stopped. Um, I think this is what it is when you're not taking consistent challenge after consistent challenge after consistent challenge, like you're saying. You know, it it doesn't prepare you for somebody like Usyk. Fury has, after a certain point in his career, I think, in my own opinion, even though I think he's an excellent fighter, I think he's positioned certain fights and certain things and had perception, like Trill has obviously said, and freezing out Joshua, especially. I think karma came for both Wilder and Fury in, you know, quite funny ways, I think. Um, but yeah, fair play to Usyk, man.
Nah,
One of
Usyk,
the best ever, double undisputed. I'd say you know,
it was so much movement. It was so much movement from Tyson Fury. He got himself tied. Condition was a situation. Tyson Fury was doing way too much more, especially to have 40 pounds on somebody. You he was boxing scared. He had the wrong game plan. Wrong game plan. That's why he couldn't even
40
do
pounds
it.
of Trill.
Listen, he had
But
40.
you know what makes it more spectacular? The fact that Fury had those 40 pounds and Usyk literally like had him fucking dancing all across that whole thing. Like it
Right.
was actually a David Goliath type of thing. There's so
It
many
really
like
was.
screenshots.
It
There's
really was. And he didn't even have. He
mate.
couldn't even do his custard. He couldn't even have his. That's American history for y'all. He couldn't even have his last stand, like General Custer. He could. That's what Tyson couldn't even have his last stand. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. Like, because he was on Talksport today. And, well, no, he wasn't. Sorry. Frank Warren was on there. And one of the presenters was just like, oh, because they were banned from doing radio. And he was like, oh, was Tyson's nose broken?
Usyk
Frank
had
is.
to fight the crowd. Yo, Usyk had to fight the crowd because you already know Ally Sheik. He was his. He's a fan of Tyson Fury. He's a
You know
fan
what's
of
killing?
Tyson.
You
When
know
I
what's
see him,
killing me?
yo, listen. When I see him in the dressing room hugging Tyson Fury and all his families, I was like, oh, I hope this don't go to decision. But the judges got it right. I was hoping it didn't go to decision. I said he's gonna have to stop him. He's gonna have to stop him.
But you know what won him? What actually won him the fight? 1 point. I think it was 113, 114. If
The
the math is
knockdown,
math correctly.
won it for him.
Yeah,
The
it
knockdown
was
won it.
like. I
But
mean, yeah. Hearing the scorecards, I thought it was gonna be a draw. I was like, yeah, they're gonna draw this shit. And when it actually came through, it was mad. And His Excellency is actually posting screenshots of Usyk punching Tyson. I think allegiances have changed. You know, uh, but fair play to Tyson, man. Look, at the end of the day, it's this is his first ever official defeat, and it's just how he bounces back from it. Obviously in the post-fight interview, he didn't seem too keen on it, but I think he was just pissed off. So,
shout out
you
to
know,
Tyson Fury for correcting that during the post interview during the conference. He corrected that and he said the better man won. Maybe he nicked it, maybe he didn't. The better man won. Blah 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 blah. He fixed that for me. At first, I was upset, but he fixed that for me. So shout outs to Tyson Fury for being a real man. That's why I'm not a fan of sticking the microphone in fighters' face after they have a fight. I said this on the box.
I don't see why they do that. I don't understand why they do that. If I've lost, I'm pissed. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So you're gonna say whatever, and your adrenaline's going. You just got listen. You're not gonna say nothing sound, right? You're not gonna say nothing sound. You just got punched in your face. You just was just getting punched in your face. You know what I'm saying? For 12 rounds, and you expect to stick a microphone to somebody and they're gonna say something thought provoking? No, give the man some time. You know, and that's what I was saying on the Boxer Bros. I said I'm not a fan of that, putting a mic in people's face right after a fight. Of course, he's gonna say something probably crazy because fighting is emotional. I don't know if any of you guys ever been into a fight, a real fight, but fighting is emotional. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be crying, you're gonna be swearing, whatever it is, how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if
Who had
how you fighting and what you fighting for. You know what I
who
mean?
had the who had the better meltdown speech, AJ or Tyson? I think
you know what?
narrowly for me, Tyson. Very narrowly, I think.
Right, because that whole he only got it because it is a war. That's crazy.
Yeah,
AJ's
that was.
AJ's was more of I felt AJ's because I felt that passion when you give all you got and it still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Because AJ really
heartbreak.
Here's the problem with AJ is I don't know what it is about you guys over there, but he listens to what you guys say about him. He reads your comments and he really cares. He wants to impress y'all. And
I don't think that's what he does now, though. I think AJ's really matured
he's
in
a
that
different
sense.
AJ now. But back then,
you always learn more in defeat, though.
So
and who's really there for you?
It got in his head. It was too much in his head. That's why he was like, "Oh, I need to outbox him. I need to do this. I need to do that." All he had to do was be AJ. All AJ got to do is be AJ. But he's so busy listening to the critics and everything and where he's supposed to be, he lost sight of who he is. You hear what I'm saying? Let me repeat that. He got so busy, you know what I'm saying, listening to people and trying to be what they want him to be instead of being who he is.
I think we should name that segment. I think Trill's thought of the day or thought of the episode. We're experimenting. However, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I just want to thank you guys so much for obviously tuning into Across the Way from US to UK with myself, Ricco Boxing, and the Commissioner, AK Trill Dollar Bill. We have an incredible fight, obviously, this Saturday with Taylor Catterall. Repeat or revenge.
Yo. What's up with my man? What's up with Josh Taylor going up there? It looked like he was trying to pinch the homie's nipples, man. What was going on? And the homie wasn't having that. He got by his neck. What's going on, man?
I don't understand why, but these two just cannot keep their hands off each other, man. When they're in close proximity, it's I don't know, tribal thing, I guess. But just quickly, just want to say thank you to our just want to thank you to our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Please them out. Check the website. You can get 40% off of your purchase by using the promo code iBoxingHub24. The likes of Joseph Parker, who I say number 3 heavyweight in the world. We got Johnny Nelson wearing it. We've also got Trill and myself soon to be rocking it.
When you see me wearing it, you already know it's gonna be fashionable. When you see me wearing it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. You see me wearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Just pure drip. No one's got it over there. Like just look at me, guys. Oh, but no, big up. Obviously, Odd Body Clothing as well, man. Shout out to our amazing team over here at iBoxingHub.
Yo, Ricco, before we get out, you finish your things, but before we get out of here, Ricco, you gotta tell me who you going for. You gotta tell me. We put up the picture.
Carol.
Okay. All right, there we go. We go, Carol. Okay.
See, we don't always go against each other, True. We can find common ground in these situations. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you. But guys, obviously, if you've loved this pure vibe, I would say, between Trill and I, check us out next week, Tuesday, same time, same place as well. And yeah, check same channel. Please check out Trill, obviously, in the Boxing Bros. I'm going to let him sign out and how you can follow him. Also check out all the shows we have here at iBoxingHub. We have the Roundup with Trey and BNG. We have Abbas. We have boxing watch alongs with Neutral. We have Neutral's Hard Talk crossover. And
Shout
Hard
out to
Talk. We have
Luke.
R&R with my guy Ra and myself. There's just it's like we might have to charge subscriptions soon. I can't even lie. There's a lot of entertainment coming. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Trill, sign us out, bro.
You already know what it is, man. Across the way from the US to the UK, that's my brother Ricco. It's all love over here, man. It's your boy Trill, the commissioner. You can catch me on Boxing Bros or catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Ray Trilogy. You already know what it is. And check out my new music. It's across the way, US to the UK. You know how we coming.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, with your bag it up. Light up my scars with a sweet one blaze. Someone flicks me a bag it up. Say, oh, it's another one.